here. Today, we're going to learn a chorale from the notebook for Anna Magdalena. Let me read you something. In 1725, in Leipzig, Germany, Johann Sebastian Bach, J.S. Bach, worked together with his wife, Anna Magdalena Bach, and children, Carl Philipp Emanuel, he's C.P.E. Bach, and Johann Christensen, J.C. Bach, to compile a beautiful book of piano pieces for students called the Notebook for Anna Magdalena, or the Anna Magdalena Notebook. J.S. Bach is considered by many musicians and scholars to be one of the greatest composers of all time. He composed some of the songs and pieces that are in the notebook, while many others were composed by friends, family, and other musicians who visited them. They didn't have computers or even typewriters back in those days, so most of the writing was done by hand by Anna Magdalena, with some help from her husband and her sons. In this book, Presto, It's Piano Magic, Book 2, we're going to learn 2 pieces from the Anna Magdalena Notebook. The first one, which is the chorale we're about to learn, is called Schaff's mit mir. Later, we're going to learn the famous minuet in G. As you increase your skill at the piano and increase your knowledge, you'll be playing lots of music pieces by J.S. Bach. J.S. Bach wrote pieces called inventions, sinfonias, preludes, and fugues, gigs, toccatas, sonatas, suites, and more. Learning to play many compositions by J.S. Bach is very important. It will help you cultivate and greatly improve your piano playing and your piano playing technique. So let's learn the chorale. All right, here we go, friends. The chorale, Schaff's mit mir, is in the key of blank major. Okay, so let's see. Our key signature has no sharps and no flats. So we must be in the key of C major. All right. Next, we have our time signature, 3/4, meaning we have 3 beats per measure and the quarter note gets the beat, right? So let's take a peek, and I see some quarter notes, and I see dotted quarter notes and 16th notes, which means we are going to subdivide into 16ths, right? Let's keep going. I see some 8th notes, okay, and more 16ths. So sometimes I'm going to subdivide into 8ths, right? Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and sometimes I'm going to divide into 16ths. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a. So I'm going to count and I'm going to point with my finger and you're going to follow along with your eyes, okay? Let's do the right hand. So I'll count off 3 and then we'll come in. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Excellent! All right, now let's look at the left hand. If we take a quick peek, we have some 8th notes, but no 16ths, right? So easy counting, I'll count 8th notes so I can keep the beat steady in my head. And we're going to start on the C here on our 5 finger. Here we go. I'll count off 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 very good. All right, now I'm going to show you some tips for playing the right hand. So let's take a look. We start on our 5 finger, is suggested on the C there. So I'll play 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, because that's pretty natural. And then it suggests we jump down to the 3 finger on the F. Now remember, this is dotted quarter with 2/16, right? So 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a. Good. And then jump down again to our 3rd finger on the E. Okay, all easy so far. Now, a little stretch up to the 2 finger. Okay, now it says 5-4 because it wants us to switch from our 5 finger to our 4 finger so that we can play 5 on the D. Okay, so you can practice that for a while. You could do 2, 3, 4, 5, switch, and then go 5. Cool, huh? So that's going to be a fun little thing that you're going to learn how to do. Switch from that 5 to the 4, and then up to 5 again. Cool. And then a little stretch down to the 4 on the B. 2 there. Excellent. All right, now we have some chords. Okay, so I'm going to play 1 and 5 on the E and C. Now, I wrote in a couple of fingerings because I experimented with it and I liked this. So I like 1 and 5, and then I like 4 and 2 on the F and the B there, and then 5 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 5, 4 and 2, 5 and 2. Okay, so you experiment, see what feels the best for you there. I think I like that best. Okay, so I'll do... Okay, next, what do we have? Then I'll do 1 and 3, because that's nice and easy. And then I'll do 2 and 4, and then 5. Aha! See how this is a half note? So this is 1 beat. Okay, the B is 1 beat, but you're going to hold the G while you go up to the C. Haha, I like that. Oh, these chorales, so fun. Okay, then I wrote in 1 and 3 here because I like 1 and 3. And remember, these are 16, so 1E and a, 2E and a, while you hold down the C. All of that happens while you hold down the C. And then, I'll probably do 1 and 4 there. Okay, but you can do whatever's most comfortable for you. You can come down to 1 and 5, but I like 1 and 4. And then, let's see. I'm going to just lift my thumb. So I'm going to go 1 and 3, and then 1 and 2, and then up to 3 again, and then back to 1 on the thumb. Okay, so you work it out. I think that's pretty comfortable, but you can do what you like. So let's keep going. Then I have 1 and 2 that I wrote in there. I like that. And that way I can kind of just slide my fingers real easy like. So I'm going to play 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, and then 5 and 3. And then notice how I wrote in the little 5-4 there, right? Because I like where I'm going to switch my finger, the 5 finger to the 4 finger so that I can play the D with my 5 finger. Okay, so while you're playing this top line, right, and you have to think about changing your finger and going to the D, you're going to hold that A with your third finger the whole time during that whole measure. So, right? So we can carry that A all the way through the measure. Then we're going to be, let's see, we're going to be at a little stretchy 5 and 3, and then go to 4 and 2 here. And we're holding the 2 finger on the G while we're playing the other top part, right? And then I'm going to come to the 1 finger on this F sharp. Okay, so this is when you're going to have to use your brain a little, because this is held for 2 counts. So these are held together, and then you're going to lift this G to go to F sharp while you're playing the A. Okay, so just see where all the notes line up, and you can figure it out. And remember, these down stems, right, and these up stems kind of separate the lines. So you have, oops, 4 and 2. I like the way that sounds. That's neat. And then I'm going to go to G on the 2 finger there. Okay, next. 1 and 3. Just 3, 4, 5. And make sure you hold that G all the way through. And then I'm going to come down here and do 1 and 2. Okay, so this is kind of like something we played before a little bit, but the 1 and 2, just lift your thumb, go to 1 and 3, and then hold the G down while you play the C on top. There you go. Then you have 5 and 1. Okay, so they suggest this because you're going 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, right? And then all you have to do is lift your finger. So 5 and 1, 4, 5, 4, and then you're gonna, oops, you're gonna lift that thumb, right? So 5 and 1. Okay, that's one option. Now, for me, that might mess me up. So I might go to 1 and 3 there. So if we did 1, 2, 3, I have no problem lifting my hand and doing 1 and 3 there. So it's up to you. I'm going to think about that for a while. I'll try it both ways for a little while and see which one I like best. But 1 and 5 is good there. 1 and 3 is good there. And then 1 and 3 here. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to do a little stretchy for 1 and 3 if you can. Okay. If you can't, do the same thing. You can do the 5 and then switch your finger. Just remember, you have to hold that G down. So if it's a stretch for you, 1 and 5 is totally okay. Or I'm going to do 1 and 3. Aha. Now, we have to hold this G down for 3 counts, but I ran out of fingers, right? So 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm just going to go ahead and lift my thumb and play that one. Sometimes we have to make some compromises to make the music flow, and in this case, I think we're going to have to give up that G for a little, hold it as long as you can, but when you have to lift your thumb, go ahead and lift your thumb to play that. Okay, then we're going to come down to 1 and 2. I'm holding that F, right? I'll play 1 and 4 since I can just keep the 4, 2, 3, 4 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll play 1 on the bottom, and then just lift your hand, 5 and 2. Oops. Aha! So this one you have to hold for 2 counts. So you're going to lift the F to go to D. Okay, now you're going to lift the C to go to B. Aha! And then C all by itself. Woo! A little bit of thinking involved, but once you practice it, it'll be easy. Okay, so chorale is like a song. So we want to make sure we play everything very legato, which we even know because a lot of times these notes are being held while you're playing other notes over them, right? So you want to play everything very smooth and legato, please. All right, now I see some instructions here. It says, write the beats under each measure of this piece. Well, I already counted it for you, but you go ahead and write them in, please. All right, now it says draw a circle around all the thirds within this piece. Okie dokie, get my handy dandy pencil, and I'll get my eraser in case I make any boo-boos. Let's take a look. Do I see any thirds? No, these are all pretty much single lines so far. I don't see any thirds. Oh wait, here we go. Any thirds here? No, no. Aha! A third. And another one. How about that one? No, no, yes. Circles. Uh-oh. Made my circle kind of look messy. I want it to be tidy so I can read it later, right? There we go. That's better. Aha. Some thirds galore. And another one there. Oh, another one here. Oh my goodness, there's so many all of a sudden. Any here? No. Aha. Okay. Anything here? Aha. That's a good one. Okay, how about here? Nope. Oh, yes. Found one. Is that one? No, no. Okay, we did it. Next, draw a square around all the fourths within this piece. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. So nothing here. This is all single line. Nothing there. No, no, no. Aha. Is that a fourth? No. Is that a fourth? Yes. And it says to draw a square. Boop. Okay. And that was a fourth too. Okay, let's see. Oh, is that a fourth? That's a fourth right there. Okay, anything else? That's not. Keep going. Keep going. Do I see any more? Aha. Saw a fourth. Uh-oh. My squares are becoming rectangles. That's okay. Keep going. How about that? No. 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 Aha. Okay. Aha. Is that it? That's it, friends. I hope I didn't miss any. Okay. Now we said draw a triangle around all the fifths within this piece. All right. Going back to the beginning. Do I see any fifths? Don't even see any chords yet. Okay, let's see. No. Aha. Is that a fifth? No. Is that a fifth? No. Well, most stuff has something around it already, right? Let's see. Oh, is that a fifth? That's a fifth. I gotta triangle this. Very good. Okay, how about that? Is that a fifth? That is not. Fifth? No. Okay, that's it, friends. Now it says to draw a line under all the sixths within this piece. Oh, they're getting trickier now. Okay, we're gonna look for the sixths. Okay, sixths. Do we find any sixths? Okay, what about this one? Just a line? Okay, a line. That's a sixth. Okay, any more sixths? How about this one? That is a sixth. Sixth. Okay, let's keep going. Do I see any more sixths? Oh, how about that guy right there? That's a sixth. Okay, keep going. Oh, how about that one? That's a sixth. Okay, cool. What else? Do we have any more? All done. All right, so you're gonna play the left hand, practice slowly. Then you play the right hand, practice slowly. Then you put the hands together. Then you're gonna sing it with the lyrics. And this time, the lyrics are in German. Extra challenge. Very, very fun. Okay, once you've mastered your German chorale, then you're gonna sing it with the solfege. Yay! today we learned a chorale called Schaff mit mir from the Anna Magdalena Notebook. So keep practicing all your songs, sing while you play in German, and memorize everything. Presto out!